might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We hope everyone is having a great day today. Our weather here in Georgia is actually pretty nice today, and we're looking forward to Easter this weekend. And Marie, you've got 3 different dishes that you're going to be making to take over to our daughter Cynthia's house this weekend, right?
Right.
And so we going to be pretty busy starting this afternoon. So Marie, my question for you, what's for dinner?
Well, I think you're making the main dish and then I'm doing the sides.
Oh, okay. She usually tells me that it's anything I want to cook.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to get her to say that on camera, but that's all right. I love you anyway, Marie. Okay, so today I'm going to be making a creamy sausage and potatoes dish, and it's like a one-pot dish, so it's going to be real easy to make, fast and easy. That's what we like to do, right?
Right.
And so while I'm making this, Maria's going to make some, you want to tell us what you're making, Marie?
Over here I have my, let me turn this way. Over here in this pot I have my carrots, and then we're going to have some English peas.
Okay, that's going to make a good combination for our dinner tonight. So let us get started, and I'll start first here because this needs to be cooking first. I'm going to be using 1 pound of Tennessee Pride mild sausage. And let me get this in here and let it start browning. And we're using the electric Cuisinart countertop burner. And it takes a few minutes to get hot, but it's working on it right now.
And while Calvin is browning up his sausage, I'm going to go over here and get my sides started. This is about a tablespoon of brown sugar I'm adding into my carrots. And now I'm adding in 1/3 cup of orange juice. I'm just going to cover my carrots with water. Okay. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of butter in them also. And then in my English peas, I have some butter. Okay, so now I'm putting just a little bit of butter in. So I'm going to cook my carrots until they're fork tender. And my English peas, I'm just going to heat them up for about 5 minutes. Okay, and I forgot to say I was going to put just a pinch of cayenne pepper in my carrots.
Okay, Marie has already got hers started cooking over there. And my pan is just now getting hot enough to start browning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to add the onions to it. And this is just 1 small onion that I chopped up. Okay, Marie, that's going to take a few minutes to completely brown, but it's already starting to smell nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think this is going to make us a good meal tonight. You didn't mention, but also we're going to be having some peaches with whipped cream on top, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that'd be a good little dessert.
Yeah.
We're trying to eat a little healthier, maybe not the best, but a little bit.
We also have some of that key lime pie left over.
Oh my goodness, that key lime pie.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, that's so delicious. If you didn't see Marie's video for making the key lime pie, you need to go back and watch that. I'll put a link in the description below for the key lime pie because it was tremendous. And Cynthia, she tried it and she said she just loved it. So I know I loved it. I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I loved it. This sausage that I'm cooking, it's a very lean sausage and it really don't make a lot of grease. So we'll let it keep cooking. When it gets through cooking, I'll be back with you. Marie, that's the timer for your peas. I'll go ahead and turn those off for you.
Thank you.
And the carrots, they still got a little more time before they'll be done. Okay, I think my sausage is brown now, and this sausage is very lean. That's one thing that we like about this sausage. As you can see in the pan here, it don't make that much grease. But for this next step, I'm going to leave that grease in there, and I'm going to put some chicken broth into the pan. And this is 1 cup, and let's see how much of this I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the entire cup. Stir it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit here and cook and simmer for just a few minutes. And what that'll do, it'll mix all that sausage flavor into the juice before I do our next step. So I'll be back with you in just a few minutes here. Okay, everyone, I'm back. This has been cooking for several minutes in the chicken broth. Next step, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm not going to put as much as the recipe calls for, but I am going to put just a good shake of the salt. And I'm going to put some pepper in it. You can just salt it and pepper it to your taste, depending on how much you like. Okay, and now I'm going to add, this is 4 cups of diced potatoes. I'm going to add these in and let me stir them up real good. Get it all mixed together. Okay, at this point here, you want to make sure that your potatoes are covered in the liquid. And so I'm going to need just a little more liquid, so let me add just a little more water to it. I think that's going to be enough for me. That was about a ½ cup more water. Get it all stirred up real good, and I'm going to take the lid. I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it sit here and cook for at least 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, until the potatoes are tender. That's the main thing we're after now, is get tender potatoes. So Marie, your carrots have started boiling. So how many minutes do you think you'll be boiling these?
Just till they're 4 tender, so that'll probably be about 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll set you a timer for 15. And we'll keep eye on those. And so when these get tender, I'll be back with you for the next step. Okay, this is really cooking now. So let me take the lid off. I like how that's looking. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a few jalapeno peppers to it. This is something that Marie really loves, is jalapeno peppers. And I didn't chop them up, I just put them in there whole. Okay, stir them in a little bit. And then now I'm going to add, this is 1 cup of whole milk and 3, Marie, your carrots may be done. Okay, this is 1 cup of whole milk with 3 tablespoons of flour mixed into it. And I'm going to put this in here to help thicken it and make it sort of creamy. So let me give it a good stir.
That surely tastes good.
Are they good now? So they're ready? Okay, so Marie's carrots are ready. Marie, how's that look right there?
Oh, it's really delicious.
Okay, so what I'll do now, I'm going to let it come back up to a boil and let it cook just a few more minutes till that milk and flour turns into a cream and makes it real good and creamy. And this time I'll leave the lid off. Okay everyone, we're back and this has been cooking for a few minutes and it's starting to thicken up. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of parsley on top. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and it'll take it a few minutes to cool down, but just as soon as it cools down just a little bit, we'll do the taste test. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and get our plates ready, so when we come back, we'll do the taste test. How's that look, Marie?
It looks really good. You've done a great job so far.
Well, thank you, honey, you helped. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay everyone, we're back and we got our plates ready, and Marie, it really looks delicious. You want to do the first taste test?
Yeah, I certainly do. Okay. It's very delicious.
Okay, I'm going to get me a taste of it. I'm going to make sure I don't get any of those jalapeno peppers in the first bite. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good and creamy too, Marie. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Try
got
one, Marie's carrots.
and the jalapeno peppers give it a little bit of a kick, and it's really good.
Yeah, it is. One more bite here for the taste test. Yeah, now this is something I can eat. I'm gonna love it. I'll give it a 5 stars. Marie, how about you?
I do too.
If you
It's
try
really
it,
good.
let us know how you like it. It's got a real good creamy flavor and just enough heat to it to not be too hot, but just good and flavorful.
Yeah, and this would be a good weekend or through the week easy meal to make.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the peaches in the camera. Let me bring them up closer. But there's the peaches that we're going to be having with some whipped topping and cherry on top. So that's going to make a very good dessert too, won't it, Ray?
Yeah, and this meal is very budget friendly.
Yes, it is. Okay, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our video for tonight. And y'all have a great weekend. And we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Kevin said, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?